JAFRA Beauties, welcome to today's product training. I know everyone here in this community is a JAFRA skincare lover, and I have a special guest with me, our beautiful Mayam Lillard, which is the queen of JAFRA skincare, because look at her skin. Hi, Mayam.
Hi, Moni. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. We are talking about my favorite and our cover star, Revitalize. I went barefaced for you guys today to show you that these are real results. I've been using our new serum specifically, but with a touch of everything else here and there since December, and it is now February 3rd, and my skin is looking absolutely incredible. So I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me, and I think it's time to just jump right in, right, Moni?
Let's jump in. And JAFRA Beauties, if you're here with us today, let us know if you are a JAFRA VIP. Maybe you already have your hands on this wonderful new serum. And if not, well, Mayam is going to share all the good benefits, but we'll have another one, right, Mayam, just to talk about the all-in-one.
Yes, absolutely. So today is sort of going to be just like an overview of the entire Revitalized line, and then we are going to have a deep dive on Thursday. I think same time, same place, same bat channel, same bat time, to talk about the all-in-one serum specifically and how we can combine this with BioLab and how it is replacing the old serum. So it's going to be a real treat. So make sure to join us Thursday. Thank you guys for being with us today. But like I said, overview of the total line, and then we're going to double click into that serum, which is the highlight of the new line and the newest product for us in our new Revitalize era. So this is what your new Revitalize line looks like. It's absolutely stunning. Reveal skin that looks up to 5 years younger in 4 weeks. So I'm going to be talking a lot today. And if you don't remember anything, that's okay, because I'm sure everyone that's around me all the time like listens to every fifth word that I say because I'm always talking. But take this with you. 5 years younger in 4 weeks. That is the absolute tagline of the line. That is what we are promoting. That is what this is going to give you. So, if nothing else, 5 years, 4 weeks. That's what we want to know, and when we want to learn about with this beautiful line. So, this is the new line. It's absolutely stunning. I have some of the products here. I'm still pending Ruben sending me two other products that I'm waiting to complete my ritual. But this is what we've got. It is absolutely stunning. I love this purple, this JAFRA purple. It's beautiful, it's modern, it's elegant. If you guys know, purple is really a color of regal, it's luxury, it's royalty, and I think this line really speaks for itself with this new packaging and this new like iridescent purple. It's not like a flat purple, it's very elegant. So this is your total line here. Super excited. I think now we're just going to jump into each product, what it does, the benefits. Did it change? Did it not change? Order of use. How do we use it? So let's jump in. Your gentle cleansing milk. This guy did not change. What's on the inside of this tube has remained exactly the same to the Revitalize that you know and love, which actually most of the line has maintained its formulation integrity 100%. We've got two products that have changed in packaging completely, and then one product that is completely new, which we'll talk about. But most of your line, Revitalize lovers, has not been touched. We've just given it a sort of like mini facelift. Like those things are on all the rage now. They're called baby facelifts. And that's what Revitalize got. It got a little baby facelift with the packaging. And as you can see, the RJX is the logo that is the most prominent now. It's not the Royal anymore. We are talking RJX, which we will click into at the end of the presentation. We'll talk a lot about what RJX is. But this ingredient is the wonder ingredient. This is what's going to give you that 5 years younger in 4 weeks. And it exists in every single one of your Revitalized products, not just in one or the other. It's all of the products have this beautiful, incredible JAFRA proprietary owned ingredient. So again, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. But your gentle cleansing milk, let's talk about the benefits. It cleanses and removes impurities. It supports the skin barrier efficiency, which is super important here. And it's really key when we're talking to new clients or just clients in general. The modern skincare user of today is looking for things outside of just the aesthetic looks of their skin. Like in the past, people were really more just focused on the aesthetic, I don't want to say shallow, but like it was a lot of shallow looking things, right? They were like, I just don't want to look old. I don't want to look like I'm aging, what have you. Today's skincare user is obviously still looking for those aesthetic results and benefits, but more than that, they are looking for skin health, which we rolled out with BioLab, right? Dermocosmetics, prebiotics in every single formula there. because we want to take care of our skin's health. Because if your skin's not healthy, it doesn't matter about the aesthetic. It's going to look unhealthy. It's going to look dull. It's going to look a little saggy. It's going to look less radiant. So skin health is super important. Your skin barrier is very, very important. The pH of your skin is very important, just like the pH in your body. We're taking vitamins, prebiotics, we're eating fermented foods, we're eating yogurts and all the things to make sure that our insides and our pH and all of that is very well balanced. The pH on our skin is also just as important. Just even a touch of your hands or anything touching your skin can completely unbalance that. And so what is amazing about this is that this cleansing milk helps to maintain your skin's pH. So that way we do still have that beautiful, healthy skin barrier and that radiant glow. And then also it preps your skin for your routine, because dirty skin means you're not going to get your benefits. Your products are not going to penetrate. So we want to make sure our skin is squeaky clean. And that's what our gentle cleansing milk is here to do now with a beautiful new look. On the back, what I love as well, you've got icons that are nice and big. So you do know when you're supposed to use this. Obviously, a cleanser is going to be a day and the night use. It's got your to use very clear. So it's very simple to understand. So anyone that's like, I'm not really quite sure when or how to use this, just flip your product right over and it's going to explain it to you in a very easy to understand way. So this is your gentle cleansing milk and your step 1 in your Revitalize routine. And now step 2, which is a 2A, as I like to say, because this product is not something that you're going to want to use every single day. I don't have it here with me. It's on the way. Ruben's sending it to me because I'm absolutely dying for my micro polish mask. But this is going to be your second step on the days that you do use your volcanic micro polish mask. So what is this mask? It's actually a dual product. So what does this dual product do? It exfoliates and refines, helping to unclog pores and improve skin texture. And then it is dual action formula. So it can be used as a polish, so it's like a traditional exfoliant, or as a mask. So you can leave that on your face for up to 10 minutes. I think it's up to 10 or 15 minutes. Read your product label. I don't have it here with me, but I think it's up to 10 minutes or 15 for you to get that extra kind of deep clean, right? So again, we're still in this sort of cleansing mode in our ritual. And I love this product because, again, it is gentle enough, but you do feel like it's working. It's not going to rip the skin, the barrier of your skin off. If we have any millennial skincare users on the line, we all were using that St. Ives apricot scrub that we would like all scrub our faces every day. And we learned the hard way that that was not the thing to do. So this micro polish mask is gentle enough, but it works really, really hard. And it does get that super squeaky clean look on your face. It unclogs those pores because, again, clean skin is going to be the best skin to penetrate and to make sure that your treatments and all of that is penetrating your skin. Moni, tell me about your micro polish mask. I know you're a big fan of this, so tell me about what you love about it and how you use it in your day-to-day.
I will share, Mayam. I know my JAFRA beauties, they know I am a BioLab fan. That's my routine every Sunday. I have a meeting with that mask, but during the week, as you guys know, I'm always using my makeup. So I always want to feel, like Mayam said, that your skin is clean, but it's not stripped. So these volcanic micro polish mask, what I like about it is that you can use it 2 to 3 times a week, not on the same day that you're using another mask. But what I like to use it is as an exfoliator, when I'm doing my nighttime routine, maybe on a Wednesday and Friday, since I do BioLab on Sunday, I integrate this one with my skincare routine. I absolutely love how my skin feels. The next morning, I wake up and I can see that JAFRA glow. So that's the way I use this mask.
I love that. And that is super important. Moni nailed it. Please, please, please let yourselves and your clients know, do not double mask. I know that was like a trend like years ago. Do not do that. Please, please, please. One mask at a time. We've got this incredible mask. We also have our JAFRA Skin pumpkin enzyme mask that I love as well. And then, like Moni said, our beautiful BioLab mask. Please do not use those at the same time. Not even one or the other. Like, no, 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 no. And don't use them on the same day. Please give your skin a rest, right? We don't need to be stripping our skin. Trust me, the products have amazing ingredients to where you're only going to need one and it's going to get the job done. So very, very important to not use these masks at the same time. Also really important to give your skin some time to breathe. So I would not recommend using a mask today and then another mask the next day. Like Moni said, it's great Wednesday, Friday, and then if you want to use one on Sunday, that's perfect. give your skin time to rest and breathe and start to recuperate from any sort of, I mean, you're exfoliating, right? So you are quite literally taking a layer of all of the impurities and stuff off of your face. You don't need to go in the next day and do it again. Let your skin do what it needs to do and repair and heal. So that way you can have that beautiful JAFRA glow that we're all talking about. Also, this is 2 to 3 times a week. If someone's new to this masking or this exfoliating routine, I would recommend that they start once a week and see how their skin tolerates it and then start to build. Just like with anything, right? You try a new medication, you start new vitamins. You always want to start slow, make sure that your body's doing what it needs to do, and then you can build on that as your skin can tolerate more. But I would definitely, again, recommend one time a week if you're a new user. If you are already experienced and you know how your skin, responds to things, 2 to 3 times, but please no more than 3 times a week. And definitely no multi-masking in the same day, please. But love this. So this is a 2A step here. So you're cleansed and now you're masked and exfoliated on the day that you would do that. And then we're going to move into step 3, which is almost like another sort of cleansing, exfoliating action here, which I absolutely love. So we've talked about squeaky clean skin. You want your skin to be as prepped, as clean, and as exfoliated as possible, because once we get into our treatment steps, you want all of the serums and all the things you're putting on your face to be able to penetrate the deepest possible. And you're not going to get that unless your skin is clean and exfoliated. So our step 2 or 3, depending on the day, would be our revitalizing toning essence. I love this product because it does so many things. It gives you that hydration. You're gonna hear me say hydration a lot. It's really cold right now. I'm in Atlanta. It's been freezing. It snowed on Saturday. I've never seen snow in real life before. I know it's crazy. 34-year-old running around like a crazy person on Saturday afternoon. I look like a little kid. I was running around like crazy because I loved the snow. But my skin has been stripped. My skin is super dry right now. My lips, especially, are also very dry. Going from cold weather into homes with a lot of heaters, it can do a number on your skin. And I know that my West Coast people, I'm very jealous, have been having 80-degree days, 90-degree days. I saw a girlfriend of mine on Instagram at the beach on Saturday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been freezing for a week. But our skin needs hydration right now, especially all of us on this East Coast that have either been stuck inside for days because of the snow, or just because it's been absolutely freezing. So hydration is in your toning essence. It's going to improve your skin texture. It's going to help minimize the look of pores, and it's going to sweep away traces of residue. So this is really an extra cleansing step. So think of it as a double cleanse, really. I mean, that's also something that's super trendy. You're hearing all about it. I love to double cleanse with something outside of Revitalize, which is this JAFRA Skin Cleansing Balm. As a pre-step before I cleanse, I actually use my actual cleanser. So you could do that if you have a day where you're wearing a lot of makeup, or if you're traveling, or if you feel like, I've just been outside too much. There's a lot of pollution in the air. My skin just needs a little extra loving. Cleansing balm, go in with your cleanser, and then go in with your toning essence. It's just going to add an extra layer of cleaning. It's going to get rid of all the nasty. It's going to help with that hydration and improve your skin texture. So love this product. It's beautiful. Again, nothing inside of this bottle has changed from the Revitalize that we know and love. It just got that mini facelift, and I'm loving this iridescent purple. It is so elegant, so modern, so beautiful. So that is our step 2 or 3, depending on our day. And now we're going to talk about treatments, because we've cleaned, we've exfoliated, our skin is prepped, ready to take all the goodie in. And that is where the star, in my opinion, of this new ritual comes in. This is your new all-in-one face serum. This replaces the 3 serums that we had, the vitamin A, C, and E, the blue, green, and sort of, I think it was like an orangey colored serum. All of those things, all the best of those things, now exist in here. I promise you. All 3 of those highlights of those ingredients are now in here, and they've been modernized and they've been bettered. So everything that those 3 serums were giving you is now contained in one easy to use serum. This is going to simplify, it's going to boost, and it's going to transform your ritual. When we sat down with the innovation team to talk about what does this new era of Revitalize look like, we wanted to simplify. Like, that was one of the words that kind of everybody in the room agreed upon. This modern world is all about simplification. Life is busy enough. Life is hectic enough. As women, I know, gentlemen, you guys have your own specific, things in life, but I can only speak about myself as a woman. Life is crazy. You're dealing with work. you're dealing with your husbands and boyfriends, you're dealing with your kids, you're dealing with your dogs, you're dealing with your friend, you're dealing with a lot of things, right? The day can be hectic. Skincare should not be. Your skincare ritual should be a moment of zen. It should be a moment to take in. You can make it as long as you want, or you can make it as short as you want. I know most of us, especially in the morning, don't have the luxury of spending 20 minutes in the bathroom putting on our skincare products. Maybe on Sundays, we slip away, lock my bathroom door. My boyfriend's like, what are you doing? I'm like, get out. I need time, please. So on those beautiful days where we get to really relax and enjoy, absolutely do take that time for yourself. But most of us on the day to day need something quick, need something effective, and need us to get us out the door looking fabulous. That's what this was all about. Simplify, transform, boost. Look at these benefits, you guys. Reduces appearance of wrinkles in 28 days, after 28 days, I'm sorry. 5 years younger in 4 weeks. That's what's gonna give you, that's what the serum's about, all about. It's gonna give you. Hydration, supports skin barrier efficiency. Again, talking about skin health. Always lead with that these days. This is what people are looking for. Yes, you're gonna get all those aesthetic benefits of the lines and the pores and the skin texture, but ultimately your skin is going to be healthy, which without a healthy skin barrier, say sayonara to everything else, nothing else matters. This is going to be visibly smooth your skin. It's going to help your skin look firmer, more radiant. It has an incredible lightweight texture that I think is really one of the key differences that you feel immediately between the old and the new. The old ones did take a little bit longer for your skin to kind of intake them. I don't know, Moni, if you feel the same way, but I felt like they kind of sat on your skin a little bit longer and it took some time. This, because of how lightweight the texture is and the delivery method and some of the ingredients we'll talk about on Thursday, this absorbs immediately. And again, it's the morning. I don't have time on a Monday morning, on a Tuesday, Wednesday morning to be sitting around, more than 20 seconds for my skincare to start setting in. I need it to work because I got to move. We got to go. So this is going to give you that. It absorbs right away and it's got that beautiful lightweight texture that I absolutely adore. And something else that I did notice, it's not fragrance free. We do not say that because there is fragrance in here, but it is so minimal. You barely smell anything, which I know was some feedback that we would always get about the Revitalize serums. They had that very fragrant scent to them. This is very, very light scent. So anyone that is maybe a little, I don't really like fragrance things, this is going to be the guy for you because it's very, very, very minimal scent. You barely smell it. Talk to us, Moni. Talk to us.
Well, we do have Ashley Bill here with us. We also have Elizabeth, and I see that they're tagging some of their consultants friends. So if they're
Yes.
new to Jafra, go ahead and tag them because it's a really good training that Mayam is giving us because it's going to help us understand how do we position these to our clients that are looking for these benefits. Remember, not
Absolutely.
because maybe you love the FI, that doesn't mean that you have to sell the FI. You have to listen to your client and see what are the, concerns that they have on their skincare. Mayam, I wish I could put all the products on because
I
they have
know.
so many good benefits, but your skin changes. Sometimes even during the month, sometimes you feel that your skin needs that extra hydration. Sometimes you need, other benefits. So it's good that we talk to our clients and see what they love. I love the serum. I know you said I love these icons. You can either do morning or night. I started using it in the morning, Maya, because I do my full face. I do have 4 kids. I am I'm always on the run. So it does absorb fast and it just makes my skincare routine during the morning easier. So thank you for that simplification.
I love that, Moni. She's right. Like again, we're running. She's 4 kids, guys. 4 kids. She always looks fabulous. She's got a husband, a household to maintain, and I've never seen Moni with a hair out of place. So this is a real Jafra moment, a real Jafra woman, and we are helping her out to make her life a little bit easier. Give her 20 seconds back because I'm sure you appreciate having a little extra 20 seconds in your life. But this serum is the bee's knees. I'm really telling you. I got some gossip here because I wasn't a huge Revitalize user in the past. I'm a big Defy girly. And then as soon as Biolab came into the picture, I was like, Biolab. So, but I really do use a little bit of everything. I use Clear Smart because I still struggle with acne. Like Moni said, our skin changes. My skin today at 34 years old is not the same skin that I had when I was 24 years old. I never had acne. I could have gone a whole week without actually washing my face and not a blemish would show up. Second I turned 30 years old, it was like I was like a teenager. Like I just had insane acne all over the place. And I'm like, what's going on? So I've had to really change up my skincare routine and really pay attention to my skin, maybe triggers, what's going on. Am I stressed out? Am I having issues with the climate? I mean, I moved, right? I moved across the country. So when I was in LA, the climate out there, the air is very, very different. It's drier. So my routine when I was living in LA is very different than what it is here in Atlanta now because of just the climate. I mean, the air is different. My environment is different. So super important. I love that Moni said that. It is really important to talk to your clients. What is it that you're looking for? How can I help you? You guys know that beautiful skincare chart that we have, right? With all of the concerns, the top concerns of the US consumers, and all of the things that JAFRA has. And it's very evident that we literally have everything for any major concern that a skincare consumer is looking for. So if they're like, hey, I don't necessarily need this, I need something for this. No worries, girl, we've got it here, because we really truly do have something for everybody. But since I wasn't a big Revitalize user, I was like, you know what? I was a little skeptical. I was like, let me see about this serum. Let me see what's going on. I now use this every day. This is my second serum, and I started this in December 23rd, and I'm on my second one. I use this every day. I use this every night. It is sort of like now become my holy grail. I'm still using it with some of my BioLab. We'll talk about that again on Thursday, how you can mix and match. No need to use 20 different serums, I promise you. Like Moni said, we all want to put all the things on our face, but there is a threshold. Your skin is going to be like, I can't even intake this anymore. I've got too much. Like with vitamins, right? You take some vitamins and whatever your body doesn't need, it dispels. Same thing with your skin. Like in the past, there was research showing that you could use up to 4, 5, 6 different serums. Now that research is showing us that you really can only use up to 2. Like your skin can really only tolerate up to 2 things at a time. So not to say that my daytime serums are different than my nighttime serums, because they are, but this is sort of my base for everything. And then I boost with some BioLab in the evening. So we'll talk about that on Thursday. But all to say, this serum is truly a one-to-one replacement for those 3. It's modern, it's better, the ingredients are better, they're more potent, they work faster, and the overall experience, in my opinion, is much, much better because, again, that dry down is quick, and I need all the time that I can get back because I wish I had an hour to just do skincare in the mornings, and I try to do it when I can, but for the most part, I'm like, I need 5 minutes and I got to get out. So I think,
And talking about 5 minutes and get out, this is another product that I am
yes,
excited about, which is the eye cream. New applicator makes it easier to apply on. So Mayam, talk to us about the benefits of these beautiful eye cream.
absolutely. So this is our other new-ish, not new product, because again, what's in the inside of this tube did not change. Our eye cream for Revitalize was already incredible. So we just said, you know what? How do we simplify people's lives? And the answer with that is this applicator. Now I don't need to pump, put on my finger, apply, or pump, put on a cooling wand and apply. Immediate. You just apply it right away. Not to say that if you wanted to dab it onto your finger and apply it with your finger, totally can. A cooling wand or any sort of eye tool is still very much recommended if you wake up. I woke up a little bit puffy this morning. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night. So I was like, oh, I got to be on camera, and I got to be on camera without any makeup on. What am I going to do? I still used my cooling wand, my JAFRA cooling wand, which is still available on our website, to just sort of depuff and bring down some swelling that I had under my under eye. And this only just adds to it. So not to say that you cannot, those tools are still really incredible, again, for sort of like lymphatic drainage. That's like a little advanced skincare, but there's always the girls that have, I love tools, I love this, and that's coming up. What you're seeing it all over the place on TikTok, on social media. So not to say that you can't use a tool with this, but we've just, again, made it simple so that way you could just apply and go, because most of us are looking for that simplicity. But your benefits are all going to be the same. It's going to visibly improve your skin texture and density. Density here is important. Revitalize is a beginning of aging into anti-aging line. What does that mean? This is going to be for a younger consumer who is looking for their first sort of deep dive into skincare. Like maybe you're late 20s into early 30s. Or I know, the girls are starting younger and younger to get into really intense skincare, but so let's say mid 20s, right? You're starting to see a little fine line here. You're starting to see a little expression lines here. And one of the areas that kind of is a first indicator is really always the crow's feet area. Why? Because the skin under your eyes, as we all know, is super thin, so it creases much easier. And I believe in living life to the fullest, which means smiling and laughing and having expression on your face. But with that comes lines because our skin is creasing, right? So usually the crow's feet area is one of the first indicators of aging that most young women are going to see in their lives. Come this guy, it's going to help with the density of your skin because if your skin's nice and dense, nice and plump, it's going to help fight against those lines or for your expressions to not be as, creased because I believe in enjoying your life. I believe in having fun and smiling and laughing and scowling at your husbands and scowling at your kids because sometimes it's what you got to do and you get those 11 lines there from all the scowls. But not to fear, JAFRA's here to help you combat those lines without any surgery. Because like Maria said, we are surgery free. We are Botox free. We are just beautiful. And we have all of our RJX here. So this is what this product is going to be for. It's also going to help diminish the look of dark circles and puffiness. Again, that is not an age thing. That is just everybody has it. We all have late nights. We all have nights that we're a little bit worried. We're not sleeping as well. We maybe don't have as much water because this is a big, big part of your skincare routine. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you need to be drinking a lot of water. That hydrating your inside is going to help with the hydration of your outside. So I do definitely notice on the days I don't get enough water intake, I'm waking up a little bit puffy the next morning. So also help yourselves, add into your routine, make sure you're drinking enough water, you're hydrating yourself, you're eating like a lot of hydrating foods, fruits, vegetables, all the things, because that was only going to complement any sort of skincare routine that you've got going on. But this is going to help with those dark circles and puffiness that sometimes is just out of our control. We just have bad nights of sleep. We don't get enough sleep. That is not an age thing, a demographic thing that happens to humans in general. It's going to improve the hydration and appearance of firmness. Again, hydration is key for healthy looking, youthful, radiant skin. A lot of people start to see wrinkles, not necessarily because they're aging, it's just because their skin is not hydrated enough, which again, it starts from the inside, but that comes out as well. And you want to be able to complement that with hydrating ingredients in your skincare. So this is going to help with that. More radiant and dense looking skin around the eyes, which we've already discussed, and it's going to visibly reduce or restore and revitalize skin with continued use. This is a product that you want to be using day and night. Eye creams are super important to keep in your anti-aging skincare ritual because of the fact, again, this is one of the first areas to start to see age, and it's also very thin, delicate skin. Take care of it, use your eye cream, which makes me excited to tell you guys that in the past, your revitalized eye cream was not part of your core ritual. Now it is. So every skincare or every revitalized ritual that you purchase will always come with your eye cream as part of the standard because we wanted to make sure that people are using this continuously, day and night. It is part of the ritual. Take care of your under eyes, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very important. Probably an area that goes unnoticed and untaken care of, but put it on your radar. Let your clients know. Take care of your under eyes. It is key to looking youthful, radiant, and having that JAFRA glow.
Thank you, Mayam. And now we move on to another. What I love about this ritual, Mayam, is that our consumers, they have an option to choose their moisturizer. It can be either the lightweight longevity balm or the rich creme, which
Yes.
I love the packaging.
Yes.
Not only because purple, it's my favorite color, but it just looks so luxurious. So I use the longevity balm during my morning routine because it just, absorbs faster and it helps me to prep my skin for my makeup. But what are the benefits and the difference between both?
Love it, love it, love it. So yes, you nailed it. Revitalize still continues to be technically our most customizable ritual because you have the opportunity to choose between your moisturizer. Again, depending on your need, it could be depending on the time of day, it could be depending on the type of day you're trying to have. But you do have the option. So the longevity balm, it's got that lightweight moisture that absorbs quickly and it hydrates. Again, hydration is so key. Hydrates your skin for a healthy, revitalized look. So this is really a great sort of standard moisturizer, right? It has all of the benefits of the RJX. It's got great ingredients, but it is really a lightweight longevity moisturizer. So great option for someone that's looking for no nonsense. Great option for somebody who is looking for something to sit nicely under makeup, like nice and lightweight. This is a great, great, great longevity product to use as a sort of secondary prep for makeup. Of a lot of you had tuned into Uzi Gold's trainings in the past, he loved using the longevity balm as part of his makeup prep routine because it sits so lightweight and it gives you that extra hydration to give you that glow under your foundation. So that's the longevity balm, great benefits. And then if we move over to this beautiful longevity cream, which Moni just said, talked to us about the packaging. I would recommend everyone this weekend, especially if it's not snowing or freezing in where you're at, because I'm dying. I've got cabin fever. I'm dying to get out of my house this weekend. Go to your local mall. Go to the high-end department store at your local mall, whether it be a Nordstrom's, a Neiman Marcus, I don't know, a Bergdorf's, if you have those around you. Go check out the Chanel counter. Look at their creams. Look at their jars. This looks exactly like a Chanel, but it doesn't have that beautiful infinity symbol. It doesn't got that JAFRA shine or the RJX or any of the other beautiful benefits that we've got in here. So I want to let you know this can go toe to toe with the big dogs. So this is exactly what the Chanel creams look like. But again, what's inside to me, and I'm a little biased, I know, but what's inside of this is gold. Like you really cannot find anything like that, like this out in the world. So your longevity cream, what are the differences? What are the benefits? It helps address early signs of aging. It improves firmness, radiance, density, and texture, and provides intense 24-hour hydration. So this option is going to be for someone that's looking for a little bit of a deeper dive into their anti-aging ritual. So think of it as someone that maybe is a little bit older in the Revitalize, as a revitalized user, or someone that's just looking for deeper hydration. It could also be used for a time of year. I'm using my cream right now a ton because of the fact that it has been so dry out and I need that extra sort of boost in my overnight sleep. I love using it at night, not so much during the day because I'm running around. I'm a sweaty person, so this does give me, some extra perspiration that I don't necessarily like. Or if I'm wearing makeup, I'll usually opt for the balm because again, it sits really, really nicely under any of our foundations. But this has been my go-to for days that I'm either doing a self-care day, so those like 30-minute skincare routine days, I put this bad boy on, or in the evenings, especially because I love to do a deeper sort of skincare ritual at night to make sure that my skin, while it's repairing and I'm sleeping, is getting the best benefits possible. So I'm absolutely loving this. And that intense 24-hour hydration, again, super key for anyone that's looking for a little bit of a deeper anti-aging benefit from the Revitalize line. So that is your longevity cream. And my personal most important, I think this is the MVP. Like if this is the like sort of shining star of the ritual, the all-in-one serum, I think the MVP, the most valuable product, let's say that, most valuable product in not only Revitalize, but really any skincare routine is your SPF. Why? The sun, unfortunately, as much as I love the sun, as much as I love being a sunny California, Los Angeles girl, the sun, unfortunately, is our worst enemy. She is our number one conspiracy theorist. She is our number one enemy. We've got beef with the sun, unfortunately, because of just the terrible things that it does to your skin. So you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself, not only from an aesthetic perspective, but for, again, a skin health perspective. Melanoma, skin cancers, different types of skin, illnesses that are caused by the sun. We want to protect ourselves against it. And all of the things that you could do, you've done all of these steps. At this point, I think we're on step like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 at this point. All of that will go right out the trash if you're not taking care of your skin during the day. You need to protect yourself no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's a sunny day, an overcast day, you're inside most of the day. Please always ensure that you're putting your SPF and reapplying your SPF throughout the day because it is much important, not only from, again, an aesthetic perspective, but from a skin health perspective. We want to protect ourselves and look beautiful while we're doing it. And that's what this product is for. So what are your benefits here? It helps prevent premature skin aging caused by the sun. Again, she's our worst enemy. We've got so much beef with the sun. Love her. She's a frenemy. Let's call her that. She's our frenemy because we love her, but we hate her at the same time. Helps to decrease the risk of skin cancer when used as directed. Again, make sure you're taking care of your skin. Make sure you're not getting those superficial burns on your skin. I know that we love a tan, but ladies, please, and gentlemen, because gentlemen like to tan too. Ladies and gentlemen, please just go buy the self tanners. Please don't go to, the tanning beds. Oh, please don't do that. use a self tanner. We all like to have a little color on us. No one likes to look this winter. I call it the winter beige. I've got my winter beige color on right now, and I'm hating it. But we want to make sure that we are protecting ourselves from any sort of skin cancer or skin illnesses from the sun. Helps keep your skin moisturized for up to 8 hours. We've talked about hydration from beginning to end of this conversation. No one really thinks of hydration when you're thinking of sun protection. You're just thinking of sun protection. But this product also has hydrating, moisturizing ingredients in there to also add to all of the hydration that we've done. It's going to keep on keeping on with that. So that's super, super important for up to 8 hours. It is a non-greasy formula and a non-commodity. I can never say this word, but it's not going to clog your pores, basically, is what's happening here. That is feedback that we get all the time. Anytime, even from a non-JAFRA perspective, when I'm talking to people and I'm like, why don't you use SPF regularly? I'm like, oh, it's going to clog my pores. It's going to cause acne. And again, as someone that does have acne issues today, I hear you. I'm like, I feel that. I see it. I totally get it. But this formula is non-greasing. It's not going to clog your pores, which is super, super important. So make sure that your clients are feeling confident about that. Make sure you are communicating that to them, especially if there's someone that does suffer with sort of skin blemishes or any sort of acne or any issues with that. Make them feel confident that by protecting themselves with our JAFRA Revitalize SPF, or really any of our SPFs in our line, but since we're talking about Revitalize, they can feel confident that they can protect themselves and they're not going to see any sort of blemishes or have any sort of skin issues after the fact. But again, the MVP of any skincare ritual, obviously a daytime product. Please do not apply SPF before bed. Unnecessary. You're wasting product, wasting money. But the most important product to me in any ritual is your sun protection, because again, none of the other treatments, none of the other things are going to matter if you are allowing your skin to get burned by that beautiful big ball of gas outside. So that is your Revitalize product to product lineup. I think we have a slide about what RJX is. So let's talk a little bit about this, and then we'll see if there's any questions that we can address. But RJX, what is it? It enhances royal jelly. 70 years ago, a wonderful woman made this incredible product with royal jelly. Our milk bomb at the time, not advanced, our milk bomb with that royal jelly. So we are the queens of royal jelly. Everybody knows that. If you talk to anybody that knows JAFRA, they're like, royal jelly, right? And you're like, yes. That was 70 years ago. Things have changed. Times have changed. We also really pride ourselves on being innovative and being modern and being cutting edge, especially in our skincare. So that brings us to RJX, which is a JAFRA proprietary ingredient. This does not exist anywhere else outside of us. That Chanel cream that's going to cost you hundreds of dollars, that's all good and dandy. That's nice. Doesn't have RJX in it. Doesn't have royal jelly, peptides, and collagen support inside of it. And that's only one ingredient, y'all. This isn't the multiple other ingredients that are in every single product. This is just that one key ingredient, the most important one. And that's why it is front and center of your product. Why? Because we want to make sure that everybody knows this is the secret sauce. This is the secret. This is the I'm not sure. Like the secret menu for us is our royal jelly. Like this is what's in all of our royal skincare. So this is also in Defy. This is also in Clear Smart. All of our royal skincare has this incredible ingredient in here. That's we wanted to put it at the forefront. So it's scientifically enhanced form of royal jelly to superior absorption and more effective results, combined with ingredients that help promote visibly firmer, more youthful looking skin. So that 5 years younger in 4 weeks is coming directly as a result of this wonder ingredient that, again, is JAFRA proprietary. It is ours. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And we have great prices. So if anyone wants to go out there and spend hundreds of dollars on a face cream that doesn't have royal jelly, I mean, good for them, but I wouldn't do it. We've got the best of the best here. And so that is what you should lead with. What's in here is the secret sauce of RJX, and it is only found at JAFRA. So don't go anywhere else. We've got it all right here. So that is Revitalize at a high level for you all with royal jelly. Again, we will have a more in-depth one-on-one about this guy, our starlet, on Thursday. But here is your ritual. Here are your steps. So you've got 7 steps potentially depending on the day. But again, nothing steps 1 through 6 do not matter if you are not doing step 7 every single day, 365, 7 days a week. It's super important to protect your skin. So this is the new Revitalize. Really, really excited to have you guys with me. I don't know if we have any questions or comments in the chat, Moni, that we can address before we wrap it up.
Let me check who's tuning in right now, Mayam. And just for those that are used to seeing the Revitalize with these colorful serums, we did have in our Spanish training asking us if this was a new line. It's not. It's just this is what it used to look before. This is what it looks now. And we do thank you for your time that you spent here with us today, Mayam. They said every day you learn something new because although we're JAFRA 24/7, every day we learn something new because every day there's new things. JAFRA is always, seeing what can we improve the formula. If it's working, we're not touching it, but we do need a new simplified serum, and that's what the team did. Dia Collins, she's here with us. She says wonderful information. Tasha, she stayed with us the whole training. So thank you so much for being with us. I don't have questions, but if you guys watch the replay, there's any questions about this collection, anything, let us know in the chat and I'll follow up with our beautiful team here, Mayam. And we'll see you on Thursday, same time, same channel, JBI. If you have new consultants that are not part of this community, go ahead and tag them, invite them, because we're going to be posting here product, tips, information, anything to help you grow your business. So thank you, Mayam.
Thank you, Moni. Take before and afters, guys. I want to see everyone take a picture today if you haven't started your Revitalize ritual yet, or if you're just starting with the serum, whatever it is. It's February 3rd. Take your befores and afters. This is a great tip that Moni gave in the Spanish training this morning. Before and after sell. People want to see it because as beautiful as this is, and this is stunning, I think the team did an incredible job on this brochure of this month. And they will on many more brochures for the rest of the year. But as beautiful as everything is in here, your face is really the business. You're walking around, you are promoting JAFRA every single day by just your face. So take your before and afters, use the product, invite people, let them know that this is all great stuff. And please come and join us on Thursday because we've got a lot more information to get into. So thank you again for having me. And I hope everyone has a great rest of I think today's Tuesday. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.